Quarterfinal, Cory Gallant from Stratford PEI, Barrie Wright, Aldergrove, BC. One of them will become our third semifinalist, and Wright looking good. He has 2 marks up, but Gallant struggling with a 12 and a 13 so far.
Ouch. 2 misses. Now force it. Punch. Going to have to take a deep breath here and regroup, maybe change the angle just a little bit.
Need to do a little bit of a reset here, and maybe he needs to personally do a little bit of a reset after starting so well against Steve Meyer, rattling off those 3 strikes. What's he got to do here? Our thanks as always to the proprietors, those from Bowl Canada, and we want to welcome as well, you see him second from the right, the executive director or the president of the Alberta Bowling Proprietors, that is Gary Schmaltz. But something's just not working for him right now, and what's he going to do?
Now he's looked out of sync. Timing doesn't look great. He's pushed the ball to the right 2 frames in a row and then punches the head pin.
3 open frames, 40 through 3 for Cory Gallant, and then there's a Barrie Wright, self-employed, runs his own construction company called Wright Way Enterprises, and he's gotten off on the right way and got a break, knows it.
Hook actually got a little bit thick, but the ball's breaking away from the head pin, so manages to just leave himself a chop off. Had one in the first game as well and was perfect, making the spare. And now 2 for 2 and extends his lead in the match.
Got the 3 marks up, 2 spares, a strike. The first time he's missed a head pin?
It is this game. Yeah. And even the first game.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. He missed it in the first frame. Counted 5 and then came back with the spare. On the inside, nope.
You know, look at it. Both bowlers seem to be a little tighter.
Almost tentative.
Yeah, and it's the pressure of the moment, right? They know that this could put them through to the semifinal. You're playing for the big money, the potential there, the 10,000. I think we're seeing that here.
And when they freewheel, it seems like you score better, you get better pin action as you tighten up. You don't release the ball the same way. You don't get the same stuff on it.
So the open frame comes in the 4th for Barrie Wright, and it's good news for Cory Gallant, who's still looking for his first mark playing in 4.
Ouch. He's really forcing the ball. It's almost like he's lost out there, you know? 3 out of 4 frames now. He's missed the middle. Ah, that's the good shot.
Well, great spare to knock that head pin over and catch the right corner.
This is a great ball he just threw. Backs up into the pocket, left-hand side, drives the head pin across. Oh, maybe that's the start he needs. First ball really he's thrown well in this entire match.
Yeah, his first mark comes in 4. And a good time for it with the open by Wright. Well, 2 full again.
2 head pins in a row on that left-hand lane now. Now clean up your wood, forget this frame. Key on the great shot you made to spare that 3-pin going forward. That's what you want to think about.
And you'll leave 3 points there as well. 3 pins, 72 through 5. Barrie Wright averages 264 in league play. Going again.
Chop off again. Second chop off in a row on the right-hand lane.
Now, when you look at the ball that he throws here, and you say the chop off, I mean, is he getting a little bit of a break because it is a little full? Or is a natural action of the pins and the ball to do this?
That one, he hit that right on the nose, but because of the rotation of the ball, it goes from being a head pin to being a chop off. So, I mean, everyone's different why it happens a chop off. In that case, could have been a head pin, but
certainly would like to take advantage of the open frame by Gallant, and he's not going to here. So, again, both bowlers very tentative, very tight, playing for that 3rd spot in the semifinals.
something going to have to step up here. It's kind of an Alphonse and Gaston. No, you take it. No, you take it. But one of these 2 players can put together a double. They'll certainly step up to the lead.
Yeah, anybody who finds it able to string something together, and right now it's advantage Wright 108.72 through 5, both with opens as we go to 6.
There it is. That's the one. Right hand pocket, hook breaking into the pocket. Nice smooth approach, and you can see him give that little yes. He threw it exactly where he wanted to. Crosses the arrows at 15 feet, and you pretty much know you got a strike.
That's a good ball. That's the first for Cory Gallant, and it comes in the 6th.
Welcome back. The game's not over, and he certainly threw this one really well.
He's lucky. I mean, let's be honest. This is his first. In his prelim, he had 5 strikes to this point. I mean, if Barrie Wright was able to put anything together, it may be over.
It would be in a really deep hole. Look out. Oh boy. Now that's 3 head pins in a row on that left-hand lane. Just can't get anything going.
Is this head pin or this lane in his head right now?
It may be, but I mean the whole game's in his head from what I see. He's missed the head pin 3 times, punched now 3 times, 1 strike in 7 frames, so just not throwing the ball as loose, as relaxed as he was in the first game. see the scoreboard. Cory with a possible 242. Barrie can have a look at that and say, what do I need to get to get to 243? Basically keep the game clean.
But I mean, great opportunity again here for Barrie Wright. He has a strikeout, trying to put something together, and look at that kick. Wonderful kick. He got off the left wall. So he puts 2 back-to-back. That's the first time we've seen 2 strikes in a row.
Great pocket shot. 3-pin off the wall, takes out the corner pin right at the rubber band, down low on the base.
It's a game for the taking for either of these two, and maybe Barrie Wright will take it right here.
Well, there's no defense in this game. It's all about you. Make good shots, put pressure on your opponent, but when your opponent throws balls like that, it's pretty tough to stay with them, especially when you're struggling like Cory is.
Free wheels.
Maybe a case of too little, too late for Cory, unfortunately. But that's a great shot. That's the kind of ball we saw him throw in the first game.
Now here he is back on the left. What'd you say, 3 headpins here? Last 3 frames here. Not this time.
Much better shot. Left corner pin.
And the best he can do now with a spare here is 212. And at the moment, Barrie Wright sits at 198.
Yeah, really all Barrie's got to do is count 5 on his first ball in the 9th frame and then stay behind the foul line. Great shot.
Yeah, and give him full credit, Barrie Wright able to find the middle again. He had that 2 opens in 4 and 5 after a quick start.
When we talk about making minor adjustments, Barrie's been around the head pin. He missed it in the first, missed it in the 4th, but other than that, now strike, 2 chop-offs, and now 4 in a row. So he made a minor adjustment, got the ball back to the right-hand side where he gets the best pin reaction with that hook if he's in the right-hand pocket.
Oh.
Even when he hits it thick, he broke that one up. Doesn't matter other than for your head, right?
Yep. Now he's bowled well. That is a crucial string of strikes he put together after his opens in 4 and 5. And with the struggles of Cory Gallant, Barrie Wright will sit down with a 284, and he becomes our 3rd semifinalist. Just hasn't been his day, his game. Gallant from Stratford PEI. He'd probably be hard pressed to if Asked him when was the last time you bowled a possible 170. It's not going to happen. He's going to finish with another 15 here, so it's a 170. Barrie Wright. He started quickly, survived the 2 opens in 4 and 5, and then put together a string of 4 strikes in 6, 7, 8, and 9. Barrie Wright from Aldergrove, BC, bowls at 284. The owner of Wright Way Construction has found his way through to the semifinals. Hence 5-pin Canadian Bowling Championship.